stupid double kettlebell complex. We got 5 clean and jerk, 1 snatch, undulation. So I'll demo that. I used to do this with a single 24, so we're going to do it with double 18s now. There is no timer. It's a double dead snatch. So undulating means, well, we're cycling through the reps. We start at 5, 1, and then 1. So it's 6 reps per cycle. She's doing 15 at each. That's a 30 rep set there. Clean and jerk and snatch. Power snatch almost, whatever you want to call it. Dead snatch, power snatch. We're not doing half snatches because those are for pussies. Yeah, it's tough. Get everything going in there. Upper back screaming. Forearms screaming. Builds up that lactic acid. I've been doing a lot of long cycle. So I wanted to break up the monotony and do higher rep sets. Because the way I do long cycle is EMOM style. Remember, long style is not just clean and jerk. Long style is a method of training. So you're doing it 4 times. So technically EMOM, long cycle is long cycle. Like I said before, I do it that way so I'm not getting the burning, like the muscle fatigue, and I can just test my actual conditioning straight up. Doing long cycle like that, for me, is like running. Doing long cycle for 5 to 10 minutes is more like sprinting. So yeah, distance running versus sprinting, distance long cycle versus marathon long cycle, that's how I train it. Now with a single kettlebell, I'll go for up to half an hour straight. And at some point I want to try, with a single 18, I want to try doing it for an hour straight, see if I can. But that's something I'll have to work up to. Alright, second round here, I'm going to do at least 4 of these. I'm going to do 5 snatches now and then 1 clean and jerk. Because there's no timer, you want to pause your reps. Really hold them. As reasonably as you can. Whoa. I feel like I missed something. I'm gonna hit this 5 and then I'm gonna do a 3. And if I did 18, then fine. This is very much a complex. To make it a little bit easier and less torching of your forearms and grip, you just do the jerk, which is fine too. Might actually enhance the burning of the upper back. I'm going to try that next. That's usually what I did with the single 24. 5 jerks and a snatch. Undulate that. 4 to 5 rounds per side. I get double 18s because I've been experiencing some pain. It's not related to training or anything. It's just stuff. So I haven't been wanting to do double 24s with really high volume or anything. Okay, so now I'm going to do just jerks. Get the forearms a little rest because they're really torched. And I don't want that to be the limiting factor. So that's why I train long cycle as an EMOM rather than continuous minutes, because my muscles will burn out before my heart rate gets fucked up. The only way I would train on a X minute cycle is if I was training for that competition. I feel like that's the only way that's a useful way to train long cycle that way. Alright, 5 jerks, 1 snatch, etc. I don't train jerk by itself very often. will be using competition jerk rules. You cannot rest in the rack. So once you're reloaded, you gotta go. Same thing with snatch. Yeah, that goes right. Less burning in the forearms, more burning in the upper back. Makes sense. Felt just as hard. Just wasn't burning in my forearm as much. So that's 3 sets of that. I'm gonna do one more, maybe 5. It's 180 reps right now. Wait, no, it's not. I'm stupid. No, it's 90. Yeah, duh. 30 per round. I do think there's benefits to doing both styles, where you get this burning sensation all through your muscles, but the volume is lower, and then you get the training like I normally do, where the volume is super high, but you don't really burn or anything. There's merits to both ways of training. I favor the longer style more, because I care more about my overall conditioning. But this is good too. Being able to push through muscular fatigue is also good. But at the same time, I feel like I could go to the gym and train with barbells and get a better version of that, more productive. That's why I train with, when I train kettlebells primarily, I go the really high volume route and less trying to build up lactic acid or whatever. Jeff Newport breaks it down on his channel if you want a better explanation than that, what I'm doing. But this is a good combination of the two. But just for accomplishing this effect, I feel barbell training is superior by far. But at the same time, I'm only using 18s. If I was doing 24s, that would be this would be a really difficult complex to pull off. Alright, we're going to start with the 5 snatches and then work in the jerks. I'm going back to clean and jerk. I just wanted to demo the other one real quick while I'm doing this, might as well. So it would also be easier if you did half snatch. I'm doing 2 because I half snatched that last one. But yeah, that's pretty tough. It'll burn you out pretty quick. Definitely with the clean and jerk, you're doing more work, you're doing the extra pull with the clean. But you are able to rest a bit longer if you follow the competition protocols. You can rest in the rack doing that. When you just do the jerk, you can't rest in the rack. You gotta rest overhead when you do competition. Sport jerk. So once you're like reloaded, that means like if you drop down to help absorb the impact, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Once you're locked out, you gotta jerk. So yeah, I'm gonna do one more with just the jerk, and then that'll be 5 rounds. It'll be 150 total reps. 75 jerk, 75 double snatch, and then 45 cleans. So it'll be like 195 in total reppage. Then I'll hit 5 cleans afterwards to round it off, because why the fuck not? Or maybe I'll just put a clean in, but that could work. No, I'll do that again. Alright, I don't know how long this is in. 19 minutes. So it's a quick workout, really. Not like my 20 or 30 to 40 minute clean and jerk sessions at all. And I've been taking liberal rest periods as well. Because again, that's the point with this type of work. You want to build up that lactic acid, rest a couple minutes, and then go back at it. This is conditioning in a sense, but it's not what I normally do. I like to throw stuff in like this once or twice a week, just to switch it up a bit and train a different stimulus. Because like I'm breathing heavy, but my heart is not beating anywhere near as fast as it would be if I was 20 minutes into a 7 or 8 clean and jerk EMOM. It is mostly due to muscular fatigue. Alright. 5. I'm going to do the snatch first. 1 snatch, 5 jerks. And yeah, undulating the reps. Burnt out. Four snatches, 2 jerks, and that's where the clean and jerk is really useful, because you can, like I said, rack it and rest, get the breath, but not here. No, it was just a jerk. I should have gone to that rather than put them down, but I don't want to break my own rules. If I got to put it down, I got to put it down. Like I said, I'm not used to training this way. Recently, I've been focusing on long cycle EMOM, so marathon style versus sprint style. All right, 4 snatches, 2 jerks, 5 snatches, 1 jerk. No half snatch, for me anyway. Five cleans. Let's round off the 200 total reps with doubles. Not counting the warm up I did, which was 30 reps with doubles of a complex I've been working on. It's like the Gladiator, but more difficult, so I call it you can call it the Legionary, or the Legionary, or the Spartan, whatever you want to fucking call it. I don't give a shit. It's not like it's anything new or revolutionary. In fact, I'll go through 2 rounds of that when I'm done here. Resting, just to give the crew a little more work. And the way I run this is back to back, but I'm usually fresh, so you'll do 1 round starting at 5, going to 1. You'll hit that 1, and then you work back down. So it's a 30 rep set, but it's less intense than what I just did. So I'll do a round of that. Or you do it EMOM style, like the Gladiator, well, you're doing 15 reps instead of 10. Fewer swings, more of the other stuff. Okay. Legionary complex, or the Spartan, whatever. Again, it's like the Gladiator, but more of the other stuff. Ooh. So when you do it like that, that's a ladder, a complex ladder, which I'm not saying that I invented that or anything. I'm just saying I don't see too many other people, or really any other people, do shit like that. Because it's really hard. You may remember some of the older videos where I took that basic kettlebell complex swing, clean, squat, press, swing that I got from Muscle and Fitness, and I would run it 5 to 1. That was fucking hard. But that's a specialized version of training. I started with those, went into EMOM long cycle, and that kicked my ass way harder. So that's why I like to swap them out. I prefer marathon style training. I'm more biased towards that because I like it better. But shit like this is good to do once or twice a week. That's all. Peace.